Hello, my friend. In this video, we will discuss the surging problem in the centrifugal chiller. There will be a lot of video on this media, social media. You can learn surging problem, but I will discuss what problem I face on the site and how I solve it. What is the corrective maintenance corrective measure I will did, and how I will run this site. This surging is generally what people working on the centrifugal know very well, that surging is caused because of condenser problem. Condenser tubes, block, scaling, any problem from the cooling tower, any problem, flow problem, XYZ. If scaling in the condenser tube, then you have to use chemical circulation and descaling, then tube brushing, and this one will solve the problem. Descaling and condenser cleaning is far solve the problem. And if you get condenser approach is 1.5, I mean 2 Fahrenheit of condenser approach is well. So normally the people who are working on the centrifugal chiller know the condenser pressure and temperature increase. You will use fire back, this refrigerant fire back, and press reverse direction through impeller. When the surge occurs, when a very weak vibration in the chiller vibrate violently, and refrigerant pass through impeller to the condenser to in the cooler evaporator. In this, when this surging occurs, this fluctuate, ampere also fluctuate. Surging is not good for centrifugal chair. It's more surging maybe damage your machine. So take corrective measure and rectify problem. It is the problem of you can say that this plant is operational very long time. Is there will no surging history, and this surging occur only in summer season, and sometime you have to clean the condenser and check the cooling tower and everything, and chemical treatment of water, everything. You can solve the problem. But my discussion of this video is not any commission plant, any old plant, any maintenance activity. My experience with startup commissioning, when my company sent me to one site, they have uh, installed the 4 evergreen centrifugal chiller. I think it is 1500 tons each, variable diffuser valve, and they have 5 pumps, condenser water, 5 pump chill waters, 4 cooling towers. They send me to go and commission it. We have to go and commission it. When we go to site, they install each and everything, waiting for us, that commissioning team come and start the chiller. When commissioning team go there, we did our job that normally we are doing, that we check the chiller, take the leak test, pressure test, vacuum test, then we charge the refrigerant. What we did, Then finally we start the chiller. This is new chiller, new installation. There's no any history of any problem because new installation. And project which this chiller started under development, under construction. Some area constructed, some area is ready to construct, is in progress. So when we start the chiller, after some time is working, then it starts surging. Very big surge, a big chiller with big surge. They surprise us what to do. So I mark this red, highlight this temperature. In this picture you can see supply condenser water temperature is 85 and return temperature is 95. What happened to this plant where you are going to for commissioning, that they have installed the cooling tower under the boundary. The cooling tower in the compound with the cooling tower alongside wall is maybe 1 meter or 2 meter away, full wall boundary. So cooling tower not getting fresh air, and the temperature is supply condenser water temperature reached to 90 Fahrenheit in peak summer. So what will you do when the supply temperature is going to 95 Fahrenheit, 90 Fahrenheit? Chiller should surge. And in this situation, end user want to run chiller immediately because they complete the installation. Installation party also intention, my management also intention. This is not my fault. It is not anybody's fault. It is design problem. Who will approve that cooling tower should be in boundary and not get fresh air, and this stage too much tension is on the startup commissioning party, end user, sales department, maintenance department. Everybody is disturbed. You cannot decrease the 90 Fahrenheit to 85 Fahrenheit because of this reason. And if you run 4 cooling tower, what happen? Can temperature drop to 85 Fahrenheit? Can you do this? It is a very big situation we are facing. What to do? Everything installed, everything problem. Everybody handing wash, escaping from this side because of this problem, that owner and user are sourcing and too much emails, XYZ. This is not our fault. But what we do then, finally, my engineer tell to do this something. I and this installation company have engineer have good relationship, working relationship. We discuss to sort out some problem, and that supply water temperature is to 90 Fahrenheit. Chiller surging. What we will do? So we meet together, and my company gave full power to do whatever you do. Keep run this chiller anyway. Anyway you can run this chiller in this situation. We cannot anymore give the any reason that this why and this why. They want anyway run the chiller. For I will give you the point what we did and run the chiller. When the supply temperature, this is new chiller, new installation. You cannot say condenser tube block and XYZ and cooling tower, everything brand new. So I discussed with installation engineer. We did 2, 3, 4 things to run this chiller. First of all, we have this open this condenser line on the condenser side. One, they have fixed water regulating valve, automatic water regulating valve. Automatic water regulating valve is spring loaded valve. When condenser water start pressure increase, then they push the regulating valve, and valve is open by spring tension, and water is flow in the condenser. We remove this spring valve, so as water is without restriction, water is going to condenser. First of all, we remove all 4 regulating valve, spring and its valve. So now direct hole is there, water is direct without restriction going. With this removal of this auto regulating valve, water pressure regulating valve, pressure is dropped, but no problem, water volume is increased in the condenser. Second thing what we did, First we remove the all 4 chiller water regulating valve. Second thing we did that we start 4 pumps. Now 5 pumps is there, 2 running for 2 chillers. We run 4 pumps for 2 chillers. 4 pumps for 2 chillers. We run after running 4 pumps. What happened to the chillers? The circulation of water, condenser water, cycle of the condenser water increased to double. First we remove the auto regulating valve, open a path clearly. Second we start instead of 2 pump we start 4 pump. So water cycle increase in the condenser. This increase in the condenser. And third thing we did, we start this cooling tower. In step 2 we run 4 cooling tower. Next most important thing what we did, we start the chiller and control the electrical demand or capacity control, restrict them to 60%. We not allow chiller to run 100%. If chiller run 100%, the problem is coming again. The pressure increase in the condenser and chiller starts surging. So this compromise of the capacity of the chiller increase the cycle of the condenser water, increase the cooling tower, and also remove the automatic regulating valve in the condenser. This may we take and run the chiller successfully. We also close 1 chiller condenser water valve. 3 chiller water valve open, 1 is closed. This due to this corrective measure, we run the chiller and all chiller running satisfactory, no surging, because chiller not going to full load. I did this one. Maybe you are the technical guy. What will you do when you see the cooling tower giving, instead of 85 cooling tower giving you supply you 94 on height? What you change the cooling tower? What you do? You put ice cube in the cooling tower water tank to cool down the temperature? No. In this situation, you have to do something to run the plant. You cannot expect that a book tell me as per design, as per selection sheet, as per chiller requirement, we need 85. No, you cannot say. If you say you are right, book tell me, design tell you, everything tell you that this is a reason chiller is surging. But it is your technical skill. Company need to run and give the chill water, cooling chill water to the project to cool down. If they not cool down, their mind also going to problem. They will make problem with emails, with the manager and XYZ. So you have to know something to do to run the plant. It's not running 100%. But what to do? If you want running something, they have to provide you design water temperature, condenser water temperature. They not. They can. How can they? I tell them this is cooling tower is on the boundary wall and not getting fresh air. Make hole of in this wall or do something to get fresh water. They immediately cannot do this one. This project already complete. It is a problem that they can modify the wall to get fresh air. It's not easy. So anyway, what I feel, I facing problem, what I did, it is not is 1 day or 2 days, take maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, and also the situation you people are on the side well know. Sitting on the classroom or training room on the diagram and screen, it is totally different situation on the ground when the operation maintenance is also different. You know well, you are well familiar with the chillers and site XYZ. The commissioning, startup commissioning are totally different from operation and maintenance. Commissioning, startup commissioning make the people very good intelligence. They suspect, they surprise you something, they will give you some technical idea, and they make you very good. And not self perfect person only the God. You can good with skill. If you want to get the skill and good technique, you have to be in commissioning, startup commissioning thing. Lot of problem in the startup commissioning, which learn increase your knowledge, your technique. This is not in the book. You can say you cannot find that book when the supply condenser water temperature reach, reach to 9400. What book tell? To do this technique, to remove the other regulating valve, to start more, two more pump, start two more condenser, restrict the electrical demand to 55-60%. No, this manual not guide you this way. They straightforward manual. This selection sheet, you should provide this chiller centrifugal 85 and Fahrenheit temperature, otherwise it's surging. But in the ground reality is total different. You have under pressure, your manager, everything, sourcing you to do anything. So we did this one, and thanks God, chiller is running successfully. And this is not solution, permanent solution. Anyway, no other idea. If people are all listening this video, have any other idea? I asking question. Can they can do anything when they get in installation commissioning and they get instead of 85 they're getting 90 Fahrenheit condenser water temperature? What they will do? We have any idea? Only fighting that I cannot do this installation because I'm not getting as per design. This is right. You can do it, but it is not the case on the site. People are requesting with you, engineers are expecting with you. You can do anything. Yes, something wrong in the installation. Something do, but in this is the not permanent solution. In what I recommended that this permanent solution is that you have to write to factory about this fact and this one. Maybe manufacturing factory you can sort out some problem of this one. This video I make that what I problem facing, what I did in the plant, and what I solved the problem, how I solved the problem like this. So I think if in your field and when you are in startup commissioning, go there and maybe you face this problem. Maybe some point what I mentioned in this video maybe help you. And thank you for watching. And I will make one video more that about surging I have facing in one site. I will making video for surging of one plant. This plant have no history of surging, but one chiller is surging, starts surging violently, immediately, without any means, no record. This plant running very smoothly, but one chiller start surging. So my engineer is British man, and I am who is struggle full 1 year to sort out the problem. What is the problem of surging this chiller? Let's take 1 year. In my next video, I will explain what is the why we take 1 year to a small chiller, 250 ton centrifugal small chiller. Surging, we will take 1 year to understand. I will explain in the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.